It's celebrity game time. Today, the casts of Life with Boys and Mr. Young have journeyed to Splatalot for a head-to-head showdown, striving to capture the highly coveted crown of Splatalot.
This is such a bad idea!
But these talented teens had better watch their backs because the Defiant Defenders have also been invited to this all-star Splatterfest.
Defense!
Who will celebrity tumble? Who will celebrity tilt? Who will celebrity teeter? And who will go celebrity splat?
Hello, everyone. I'm Jason Agnew, and this is Matt Live Audience's Terrify Me Chin. And welcome to YTV's Celebrity Splatdown, pitting the cast of Life with Boys against the cast of Mr. Young. This Splatacular special simply could not be contained to a half hour, so we're going the full Iron Man 60, Maddie.
That's right. Tonight's celebrity attackers will be facing a full hour of punishment from our dastardly defenders, as well as a few surprises that they couldn't possibly imagine.
And they aren't coming to the game empty-handed. I understand that they brought along a few splat-worthy skills of their very own. Certainly looks like both of these teams were born to splat.
And be splatted.
Are you guys ready to welcome them to the castle? All right, then here we go. He's the youngest attacker ever to storm the castle of Splatalot. He plays Spencer Foster, Tess Foster's precocious youngest brother from Life with Boys, Jake Goodman.
In her spare time, she likes to shop, go to movies, and avoid splatting altogether. She plays Ivy Young, Adam Young's not-so-bright older sister. From Mr. Young, say hello to Emily Tennant.
He plays a geek on TV, but let's hope he's got the right moves for the mode. He's Sam Foster, Tess Foster's twin brother from Life with Boys. Please welcome Michael Murphy!
Two of this guy's hobbies are swimming and trampoline, and those are skills that may very well save his butt today. He plays Derby, Adam Young's goofball best friend. From Mr. Young, Gig Morton.
He's part of an award-winning show choir named Splash, and we like the sound of that. He plays Gabe Foster, Tess Foster's older brother from Life with Boys, Nathan McLeod.
She says acting is her dream job, but splatting is her destiny. She plays Echo, Adam Young's big crush. From Mr. Young, Maitreya Fedor.
Our next attacker is proud to represent for the ladies. She plays Tess Foster, the girl stuck living with all those guys. From Life with Boys, Tori Webster.
He's a self-proclaimed Shakespeare nerd, but is he classically trained in the art of splatting? It's Adam Young, the boy genius turned high school science teacher. Let's hear a big-time splat hello for Brendan Nair.
And now it's time to meet your team captains. She plays Tess Foster's best friend, Allie Brooks. Say hello to the Life with Boys team captain, Madison Pettis. What up, Madison?
And finally, he plays the tough guy of Finnegan High, Jordan Slabs Lipinski. Please welcome Mr. Young's team captain, Kurt Ostlund.
All right. There we go. Now, team captains, we understand that you both are playing today to raise money for two fantastic organizations. Madison, tell us about the charity Life with Boys will be playing for.
Well, Jason, today the cast of Life with Boys will be dominating the castle in order to raise money for One by One's First Nations breakfast program. And I'd just like to say in advance, thanks to our opponents for letting the better team show them how it's done out there.
Oh my goodness, the smack talk has begun already, friends.
Now, Kurt, before it gets too heated, what's the charity of your choice for the cast of Mr. Young?
Well, Matt, the cast of Mr. Young is going to crush the competition in order to bring home some old-fashioned cash money for the YMCA of Canada's food programs.
Another great cause.
And I'd like to say thanks in advance to our opponents for demonstrating exactly what not to do out there.
Oh my goodness, something my partner demonstrates on every single show.
Thanks, Jason.
I try to help. This certainly looks to be a fearsome group of attackers focused and ready to battle each other for that elusive crown of Splatalot.
Well, they better not spend too much time focusing on each other because they're going to need to have their heads on a swivel to avoid the 7 dastardly defenders who will be pestering the attackers the whole way along. We'll eventually get to see all 7, but starting out on the moat today, the attackers will be hunted and haunted by the battle-hardened barbarian Scab, the knight who fights better by day, Mediva, and the pest in a feather vest, Kookaburra.
Welcome to Splatalot,
where magic never happens.
Ta-da.
Oh, those dastardly defenders. But to help us get to know our celebrity attackers just a little bit more, please welcome the man on the moat, YTV's host with the absolute most. He's Andy Chapman.
Hey guys, super excited to be at the castle today, bringing you all the latest from the sidelines as these brave attackers get ready to face the nasty obstacles and the even nastier defenders.
Good stuff, Andy. We look forward to it. But now let's take a look at all the nastiness that Andy was referring to as the attackers prepare to face Splatalot's first round out on the moat. Our celebrity attackers will begin by being fired out the Splatapult and into the murky moat.
Tasty.
Up the slippery slope and across the rolling mace before a trip down the impossible incline and a date with the beastly battle axes.
There will be no second date.
Then it's the home stretch on the Bridge of Disaster.
Named that for a reason, folks.
Traveling over the debilitating disc to the finish platform. Remember, the fastest 3 from each advance to the second round.
Hey, how did we get into the splat-proof shack?
Well, Matthew, anything is possible in Splatalot, including teleportation.
Really?
No.
There's Scab on the Splatzuka, Mediva on the Aqualizer, and Coop being Coop.
Start defending. Here comes attacker number 1 from Life with Boys, Nathan McLeod.
YOLO! YOLO! Let's hear you, everybody!
And our first celebrity goes Splat, a monumental moment in Splatalot history. Check out that face.
I think that's what's called doing the YOLO.
I hope he closed his mouth when he hit the water. There's less than 5% water in there.
Nathan has made his way up the incline and is ready to take on the mace roll. Look at this. He's made it across and the crowd goes wild.
Oh, yeah! Hey, Nathan, what color is this ball that's about to come at you?
It's not yellow, it's YOLO. And Nathan gives Scab a piece of his, mind?
He's giving me a target. Get him, Coop.
Nathan makes his move.
And he's into the moat again.
going down with style, Nathan.
Oh, and stuff, what you gonna get right here, baby? Here we go.
Nathan and Mediva's face in ready to take on the Bridge of Disaster. With good balance so far.
There's the slip I was looking for.
But he manages to hold on.
Come on, Mediva.
No, Nathan will not be denied. He's up on the debilitating disc, clocking into the 215.
He's not finished yet.
Oh, I thought he was finished because of his dance.
Not quite.
Well, he's got the rope.
But does he have a hope? No.
Oh. Still, Nathan is able to clock in with a 3:01, a very impressive time to start the day.
And here's a little slime for that sheen.
There he is, the maniac himself. How are you?
I'm doing great. I think I had a really good run out there.
What was the whole strategy?
Oh, just, use your head a bit and just get right through it.
I think you did amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you, Andy. Give me a hug. Come on.
Here's our first Mr. Young attacker, Emily Tennant.
Insert battle cry here.
She is off and splatting. Now look at how still she is, tucking in her head and completing an almost perfect-looking splat assault.
Nah, I've seen better.
Up the slippery slope she goes.
Hello, Emily. Oh! Scab's aim is a little off. You're lucky.
Oh, no problem with Kook's aim today.
Kook lines up for another shot.
Oh, I guess I spoke too soon.
Goodness gracious, Kook just landed a splat ball right inside Scab's rat nest of hair. Nice shot, Kook.
Wasn't me.
After acing the mace, we catch up with Emily on the battle axes.
Where she gives the crowd a demonstration of the downward moat position.
I think you mean the downward dog.
I don't see any dogs in there, Jay.
Emily, all that hot yoga stuff must make you real hot, so Mediva gonna help you out, and she gonna make it rain for you, child.
That was kind of cruel.
Gotta be cruel to be kind, Jay.
Do you even know what that means?
Heard it in a song once?
Stay focused, buddy.
Eye of the tiger, Jay.
That's how we do on Splatalot, baby.
And an 819 is how Emily does on the moats.
Emily, finish!
Nice.
Do we have to slime everyone?
You know it.
So that puts 1 attacker from each show in the books and 3 from each show yet to come.
Now switching gears to my favorite topic, the Defenders. Our man in the moat, Andy Chapman, is currently with one of the newest members of the Defender team.
Hey everybody, I'm here with a defender who seemingly plays by his own rules and has skills to match his ego. I'm here with Vane.
Hello, Andy. I know it's a real pleasure for you to have me here today. You know, because I'm kind of like a headliner. I'm a big deal. I'm kind of like roast beef, or someone like Gildar. It's kind of like a salad. You know?
I got it like a salad.
Did you just call me a salad?
Yeah, yes and no. I mean, but you're different. You're hardy.
I'm like a cop.
Like a cop. Like exactly like a cop. You're muscular, handsome, good-looking, tanned.
At any rate, Marv,
Yes, Andy?
I came here today to tell you two and all of you watching at home that today will be Gildar's last day defending the castle of Splatalot.
Gildar, say it ain't so.
If I leave here tomorrow, would you still remember me?
I will. You know why? Because I learned from you. I can do this. I mean, I got the biceps, good look. I don't have the long hair, but I...
Oh, really, Dwayne? How interesting. Well, you know what? I will be around the course today, and let's see how you do. Oh, and by the way, watch your gut.
Ow. I can't believe you just did that.
Called you Dwayne, your name's Vane. Well, there's certainly some tension between these two, and it'll be interesting to see how everything plays out.
You know what? It's okay.
Wow, what do you say to a bombshell announcement like that? What is Maddie gonna do without Gildar? What is the Kingdom of Splatalot gonna do without Gildar? So much drama and intrigue right here on YTV Celebrity Splatdown, and we've barely gotten started. Coming up, as this Life with Boys versus Mr. Young Splatdown continues, we'll see the 2 stars, Tori Webster and Brandon Meyer, take on the moat when we return with more Splatalot right after this. Welcome back to YTV Celebrity Splatdown, the Life with Boys versus Mr. Young special. I'm Jason Agnew, and this is my completely shaken partner, Matt Chin.
Gildar, why?
Why is Gildar leaving? Well, we may never know that answer, but we can't let it distract from the awesome Splatdown that is happening right now between the rival casts of Life with Boys and Mr. Young. Right now, we move on to our 3rd attacker of the day from Life with Boys. Here's Michael Murphy.
Keep calm and carry on.
Oh, easy to say, but hard to do out there.
See? It's working. Keep it going. What's this? Stay calm and carry on. Scab rule number 32. Never be calm.
Now, that is right next to scab rule number 33. Never wear shark teeth after Labor Day.
Splat! No! Stop being calm and run.
All aboard the high-pitched Scream Express. Next stop, the murky moat. Michael talked a good game about staying calm, but one step out on the mace and the high-pitched Scream Express pulled out of the station.
Still, he's managed to get up on the impossible incline, and he's giving it a go, sticking the landing, and even taking time to wave to the crowd. I love it.
The water blast should take care of that.
He can carry on, but he can't hold on.
Well, carrying on, Michael finds himself at the beginning of the Bridge of Disaster.
And this is Medieval country.
A jaunty walk, though, seems to be doing the trick.
Oh, a jaunty splat is what works for me. Michael decides to go for style points on the walk, but the joke's on him. There's no style points on Splatalot.
Regardless, I'm impressed with this style, and it's time of 4:37.
Michael, what's in the sky? What is it? What's that?
And now it's time to rain on his parade. Not so wavy now, are you, Michael?
Let's move on to attacker number 4 from Mr. Young. It's Gig Morton.
Vortex!
Let's catch up with Gig on the beastly battle axes. Scab is whipping this crowd into a frenzy.
Scab rules.
Scab's up!
Ooh, Gig is not having any of it.
Scab rules! Scab rules!
Whatever, let's just
Scab
forget about
rules.
Gildar leaving.
What?
No. Scab rules!
Yeah, scab rules!
Back to Gig on the beastly battle axes. Oh!
Oh, watch out for that second axe. It's a doozy. He loses his footing and lands on his Morton, and that's the end of that Gig on the axes.
But he shakes it off and ends up at the debilitating disc.
You okay, child? You
Tired.
good? You want some water?
I'm good.
Okay. Yes, so
Ooh, bit of a miscommunication there. I think Gig has seen enough water for a lifetime.
I'm sure one more splat would be okay with him.
That eventful run leaves Gig with a 7:21. Time to go from Vortex to Tiny Gore-Tex as Life with Boys Jake Goodman takes to the stage.
Bazinga!
And there he goes out of the Splatalot. Not the best form for comfort, but great form if you want to make the biggest splash.
We catch up with Jake on the mace roll. Here he goes, and oh my!
What a splat! You won't see many splats better than this one. Jake takes a seat and does a nice backflip into the drink.
Here we go. Let's go, Johnny. What's his name? Jake. Let's go, Rake.
Kook is not one of the smarter man birds out there.
Oh, the water blast strikes again.
You know, people often wonder, where does that water blast come from? Well, it's right over there, coming out of that stone face in the wall.
I tell you, that stone face deserves a raise.
Jake put up with a lot, but he was still able to complete the moat in just over 8 minutes.
And look up, a parting gift.
Which he won't let bother him. Gotta love that little guy. Here's our next attacker from Mr. Young, Maitreya Fedor.
I could be shopping!
Hey, Betrayer, can I help you with anything in the castle today? You just browsing?
Yeah, I'm good.
I think she's in the market for some goo and slime.
Making her way across the rolling maze.
Walk like a grandma!
Oh, and there's a very fashionable splat.
Who am I?
Oh, no, I don't know if I'll make it. Will I make it? Oh!
A dead-on impression by Kook as old lady Fedor needs to quicken her pace.
All right, you guys ready to defend? Defend.
Kook is recruiting young defenders. Is this allowed?
I want to defend.
3, 2, 1.
Would you look at this? This can't be right. Oh my! And Kook gets nailed. This is so right. One lucky member of the crowd lands a goo grenade to the back of Kook's dome.
You just got green in my hair.
Maitreya scoots across the bridge of disaster.
Look at that old lady shuffle. Medivh needs to crank up the equalizer. Or just let the rope do the trick. The debilitating disc has never been kind to the elderly.
But she's still able to get the seniors discount with a 536. Not bad.
Yes, girl! You gonna show me those shoes you gonna buy? We'll go shopping. Yes, girl! I got my new shopping partner right there, Maitreya. Ha ha!
What's with the getup, Jay?
You see, Matthew, it's always been my dream to direct, and I thought with all the amazing talent around, I'd take a shot at creating my own sitcom. Check it out! Life with Tori, from the brilliant mind of Jason Agnew.
This is such a bad idea!
Tonight's episode, a torrible time. Now let's try the rolling mace scene like we rehearsed it.
She better look out for her wacky neighbor Scab.
That is not in the script.
Improv!
And action.
Whoa! Action, don't you mean cut? Nice splat. I'm starting to like this show.
Let's move on to the next scene, please. And action. No. Cut. That is not how we rehearsed it. Back to the top, please. Okay, Tori, once more like you mean it, please. And action.
Does she do all her own stunts?
That's a keeper. All right, Tori, in this scene, you're saying goodbye to the bridge because it's going off to college. Make us laugh, make us cry, make us think. Yes, that's right. You don't want to let go. This bridge has meant so much to you. You went to prom together. Stand by Medivh and go, Medivh.
Yeah!
Tori, let's see some tears because you know in the end, you will have to let go. Brilliant! Tori's run of 840 was filmed in front of a live Splatio audience.
I think it needs a new ending. There you go. Slime makes everything so much better.
We jump from my directorial debut to our final attacker, the star of Mr. Young, Brendan Meyer.
I have to work next week!
No, you have to work right now. It's time for the defenders to take Mr. Young to school.
First, let's help him out with some science lessons on the moat. Here we have a Splatapult using force to loft Brendan into the air. Now gravity will take over, bringing Brendan down to earth, or in this case, water.
That water is only the beginning of his schooling.
Our next class takes us up to the mace roll. Look at Brendan go, though. He's got this mace ace.
Not so fast, Jason. Time for another science lesson. When a large object filled with spikes and blades is spinning above a treacherous moat, you shouldn't try and run over it, as the speed you are traveling at will never overcome your inherent fear of the object. Science!
Really? Yeah, that was science.
Felt like it.
Moving on, Brendan is about to challenge the beastly battle axes.
And Kook. Kook?
Back in Australia, I was there with this gorgeous platypus, and I was like, hey, you want to go get some coffee?
Looks like Kook is more interested in challenging the crowd's attention span.
And then I was... Defense!
Oh, and Kook still gets off a perfect shot.
Brendan holds on and the crowd loves it.
Mr. Young was Mr. Lucky there, but it's bound to run out, just like that.
Oh, man. I guess that taught him a lesson.
And Brendan teaches the defenders a lesson with a 404 finish. Let's take it down to Andy.
Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, Brendan, a.k.a. Mr. Young. How are you feeling?
I'm tired, but it was pretty fun.
You gave it your all. but there's still more to go.
You know, hopefully I can not splat very much and continue to, keep my wits about me.
Well, unfortunately, that is the name of the game, too. Splat a lot.
Well, I splatted in this one, and I'm still kicking, so hopefully that happens again.
Well, good luck in the next round.
Thank you. I think I'll need it.
He's got that right. It's an uphill climb all the way in the second round.
But he'll have plenty of company, as it has been decreed by the powers that be that for this YTV Celebrity Splatdown, there will be no eliminations in the first round. That means all 8 attackers will be taking on the loathsome ladder.
What? No one asked me. I'm gonna... Wait. More attackers means more splats. Never mind, I love the idea.
Coming up, it's Life with Boys versus Mr. Young versus the loathsome ladder, as only the top 4 attackers will advance.
And this time, that rule better stick.
When Splatalot continues. Welcome back to the YTV Celebrity Splatdown Life with Boys versus Mr. Young special. Jason Agnew and Matt Chin here to bring you all the star-studded action. Before the break, we announced that there would be no eliminations on the moat today.
I'm still torn on that one.
What that means is we will have not 1 but 2 groups of attackers trying to ditch the dungeon.
That's the part I love.
Here's how the 2 heats shake down. Heat 1 will have Brendan, Tori, Gig, and Michael. And in Heat 2, we'll see Emily, Nathan, Maitreya, and Jake. Here's what I'm talking about when I say ditch the dungeon. The attackers start out in the stock market and then head across the splat walk and up the loathsome ladder. This whole time they'll be gooed and pestered by our dastardly defenders. The first attacker from each team to reach the top and grab a flag will be headed to the Capture the Crown round.
The other attackers get a ticket to Loserville.
Well, now that is a little harsh.
Oh, come on, Jay. These celebrity kids can't live in a bubble all their lives. It's time to face reality. And what could be more real than my dear friends, the defenders? Out on the ladder today, we'll have the hostile hooligan,
Thorn.
the agitating archer,
Vane.
and the winsome warrior, Fatale.
You're all my favorites.
You guys are not the stars of this show. Whoa, dude, you almost just hit a guy with glasses.
Let's see what our 2 team captains are doing and get their troops pumped up for the dungeon.
Now, I know what Madison's telling her team over there. She's telling them that as long as they try their best, that's good enough for her. Well, I have a different approach. So let me just tell you that there may or may not be a very aggressive school of Japanese fighting fish in the water at the bottom of the loathsome ladder. Now, get out there, and whatever you do, do not fall in. Do not disappoint me. Smiles, have fun. It'll be great.
Guys, in that first round, you were killing me out there. It's like that moat was my heart. Every time you fell into that moat, it hurt my heart. Is that what you guys want? I can't hear you.
No!
Good. Then get out there and don't fall off that loathsome ladder. If you fall off that ladder, first one loses bathroom privileges on set for a week.
Down in the stock market for Heat 1, there's Tori and Michael from Life with Boys, with Brendan and Gig from Mr. Young.
Thorn's lining them up, Vane's finding a target, and Fatale's getting up close and personal.
There's the horn, and here we go! Working together, they manage to open the gate.
And timidly hit the splat walk. Fatale unleashes the frog frother.
That is a slippery slope.
And nobody seems to be able to get a grip.
Which makes for easy pickings for Thorn.
As Tori fights back.
Barely, she's got trouble of her own as Brendan slips back to reality.
Gig can't seem to find a path.
And Tori looks like a hamster on a wheel.
Ooh, that's perfect for a sitcom. And action. Nice, Tori. Keep it going, looking great. The audience is loving it.
Okay, you can stop now.
And cut. The crowd is coming to life for Tori, and even Fatale is getting in on the cheer.
And right on cue, Tori is taken out. Nice.
Thorn is zoning in on Brendan, but he holds strong as Michael tries to piggyback his way up.
Cheater?
There goes Gig. Oh! And slippity slide.
I love you, Gig. That hurt me. That hurt.
It's Mr. Young looking to make some progress.
Thorn right on the money.
Awesome, dude.
It really was.
Good luck.
Oh, and another huge goo grenade shot takes out all 4 of them.
Thorn is on fire!
Why? Let me show you why. Thorn dropped a goo grenade on your head, and you slowly slid down into Gig, followed by Tori and Michael. That's why Thorn's on fire.
I believe in you, Brendan.
Oh, does Fatale have a crush on Mr. Young? I thought she liked Gig.
I was hoping she liked me.
Brendan, you're so cute.
Oh.
Fatal is sending mixed signals with that slime stick.
Hey, maybe I still have a shot.
Well, that was fun.
Time for the purple plague!
Run, attackers, run!
Now this is what I like to see. Attackers in a full-on panic. Oh, look at that. Brendan just threw Michael aside. I hope Fatal is seeing him for who he really is. I'd never do something that mean.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I once saw you push an old lady over at an all-you-can-eat buffet.
She was trying to take the last rib.
Oh, that's valid. You know, despite the intense screaming, Michael is making a serious play for that flag.
I don't see it happening. I like how he does a bumpy scream for variety, though.
What about the star of my show? There's Tori.
Might be time to recast.
It's looking like the slow but steady climb by Brendan is serving him well.
And of course, Fatal is giving him a free pass.
That is really eating you up inside.
The devil is a lady, Jay.
And Brendan has made it to the top. And here comes Tori.
There goes Michael.
There we have it. Brendan and Tori, the winners from the first heat. The crowd is going wild. And so is Fatal.
Seriously?
It was a tough climb for Tori and Brendan as they move on to the final round, but the question is, who will join them? And heartbreak has found its way into the Splat-proof shack.
Want to get some ice cream and just hang, Jay?
I've got something better, little buddy. Andy's talking to Gildar.
I'm here with Gildar, the notorious defender of the castle, who is about to become the stuff of legends. As we've learned after this show, he will be moving on to splattier pastures.
Sometimes in life, Marv,
That's Andy.
destiny calls. And today, Gildar will answer that call. Also, the producers wanted me to cut my hair and, no dice.
Yeah, I think you made the right choice. I mean, your hair is magnificent.
What is Gildar without his hair? You think Gildar, you think hair. I mean, when was the last time you saw a bald Viking? Also, the producer said something about my hair getting caught in the scary-go-round, and,
Gildar, are you crying? I understand it can be hard to say goodbye to your workplace, but...
Mostly I was thinking about losing my hair. And also that portly fellow, Dwayne.
Vane.
Shane has been walking around besmirching my name. Am I using that word correctly?
Sure.
Fantastic. And if I do one more thing before I leave this castle, it's to put Blaine in his place.
It's Vane. What can this mean? Guys?
I don't know, Andy, but this certainly has the makings of a musclehead showdown.
I miss Gildar already.
Hang in there, little buddy. Eat your ice cream. It's really good. Coming up, the second heat hits the loathsome ladder as our celebrity teams battle for the last two spots in the final round.
Let's all hear it for all the Vane fans right here, right here. I'm the best there ever was, the best there ever will be. Yes. Woo! Right here. Thank you very much. You're all beautiful.
The Vane train has left the station.
Welcome back to Splatalot. I'm Jason Agnew. With me, as always, my Splatcast partner, Matt Chin.
And that was just about one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
Leave it to Gildar to shake my buddy out of his funk.
Like a slime ball to the face, it just occurred to me that there are a lot more defenders in the sea, Jason, and it's time I moved on.
Good to hear, buddy.
Let's take a look at who's gonna be making life difficult for our second heat of attackers. Returning our thorn in the Heartbreaker Fatal. Thanks a lot. But here's the really exciting news. Gildar's at the top of the ladder.
The crowd is chomping at the bit to get this next group of attackers out on the ladder. Emily and Matteo will be representing Mr. Young, while Nathan and Jake will be out there for Life with Boys. Here we go. The attackers are quickly out of the stock market.
Sell!
Through the gate.
Worst lock ever.
And onto the splat walk where Nathan takes an unorthodox approach.
I'm gonna get you! Bring it, Nathan! I don't got all day!
Nathan is fearless.
I wish he was my big brother. There, I said it.
And now little brother Jake is making his move.
Easy does it, Jake. Baby steps. No pun intended, but baby steps. Are you picking on a little kid now, are ya? Pick on somebody your own size. Whoa, excuse me, did I hear some sass?
Whoa, we all know that sass is Gildar's biggest pet peeve.
He is not happy right now.
But Thorn is the bigger threat, look at this!
And this splat proves it. One goo grenade is all he needed to take out all four attackers.
Fatal blowing a kiss to Nathan.
Seriously, I'm over her.
And so is Nathan, it seems.
Gilder said you were worthless, Thorn!
You said what about me? Oh, yeah? Oi! Unity!
Maitreya gave it her best shot, but Thorn and Gildar bounced back just in time to stop her advance.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the Balls of Doom.
Ah, my favorite time of day.
Uh-oh, here comes the first one, and Nathan feels its wrath. And now the vile volley is brought into play.
What happens when hot yoga meets shopping?
Ooh.
It's one big Mr. Young splat. Today, the downward ladder pose is 100% off.
Oh, boy. Maitreya's looking for some inspiration, and it really can't hurt.
Oh! Nathan finding out that you shouldn't mess with the ladies of Mr. Young.
Maitreya completely blindsided him. Looks like she'll do anything to slow down the odds-on favorite to win the crown. And would you look at this, Jake is making his move up the ladder.
Come on, Jake! Come on, Jake!
So far, it's been Nathan and Maitreya, but Jake and Emily may still surprise us.
I'm not so sure.
Okay, maybe not.
Hey, everybody! Who wants to see another Ball of Doom?
Oh my, it comes down to Nathan versus the Ball of Doom, and here we go. Boom! Nathan powers into it, sending the Doom flying. He doesn't even bat an eye, sending that ball into orbit off his head and back.
I wish he was my older brother. There, I said it again.
Nathan now nearing the top.
Thorn drops some of his homemade blue slime on Nathan, and that's what finally does him in.
Hey, look at this, it's Emily.
Honestly, where's she been hiding?
Got this!
Jake slowly inches his way up the ladder as Maitreya closes in. It's a three-horse race now as Nathan makes it to the top.
Jake! 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 Jake!
Oh, and down goes Jake. So close, but so far.
Thorn now harassing Nathan, and Maitreya uses this opportunity to pull herself to the top and into the final round.
What up? Yeah!
Just one flag remains. Little brother has reached the top step, and oh no, he slips, but Nathan grabs him and is getting him back on track. Unbelievable! Never in the history of Splatalot have we seen such an incredibly selfless move.
I wish he was my older brother. I can't stop saying it.
After a helping hand from his big brother, Jake nears the top. Maitreya does the rest, and he has done it.
Oh, look at that backflip. Is there anything this guy can't do? My older brother from another mother does everything on the ladder. He even goes out in style.
I'm sad he's gone, but at least we got to see him shine. And there we have our two winners, Maitreya and Jake. There's more than one way to win in this castle, and Nathan sure showed us that, becoming an instant big brother to everyone.
Even me?
Sure thing, Maddie.
Best day ever.
Moving on to the Capture the Crown round from Mr. Young, Maitreya, and Brendan, and from Life with Boys, Tori and Jake. What an emotional roller coaster you've been on today, Maddie.
No doubt. You know it's crazy when I'm cheering for an attacker, and the whole Gildar leaving, Fatale breaking my heart. It's really combined and messed me up. Plus, there's celebrities in the castle.
Well, don't worry about that. They splat one leg at a time, just like the rest of us.
I don't get it.
Aw, yeah, there's the Matthew we all know and love.
Huh?
When we come back, the cast of Mr. Young or the cast of Life with Boys will win themselves a crown as well as money for their selected charity as the YTV Celebrity Splatdown continues. Welcome back to the continued coverage of YTV's Celebrity Splatdown. I'm Jason Agnew, and this is my newly refocused co-host, Matt Chin.
Jason, I've done my breathing exercises, and I think I'm emotionally ready to cheer on the defenders and mock the attackers.
Business as usual, then up here in the Splat-Proof Shack. Joining us in the Capture the Crown round will be Brendan and Maitreya from Mr. Young and Tori and Jake from Life with Boys.
And more importantly, joining them in the final round will be all 6 of our defenders.
Yes, only 6 since Vane has called it a day after his Gildar humiliation.
Is that what we're calling it?
Here's the skinny on the Capture the Crown round. Attackers start off racing through the dire mire, going up and over the barrier of all barriers.
Harder than it looks, folks.
Then across the terrifying T,
which will take you to your knees.
Before spinning out on the scary go-round, where they'll meet up with the annihilating arm and the gruesome twosome. Then it's a walk past the clobbering cannons.
Protect your valuables, kids.
A leap to the royal ramps, a challenging climb on the rock wall to victory, where the crown awaits one lucky TV star.
I doubt it fits on those ego-inflated heads.
Ooh, easy now. Let's send it down to our man on the moat, Andy Chapman. Andy?
Hey guys, I'm here with the 2 team captains. I'm with Kurt and Madison. Kurt, I have to ask you, what is with the getup? Looks homemade.
Well, I will take that as a compliment, Andy. I'd like to introduce your newest defender, the Slabinator.
The Slabinator?
More like the Drabinator. You make that costume in the dark or maybe with your eyes closed.
Ooh. Jealous much? As I was saying, Andy, the Slabinator is loyal to Castle Splatalot. He pledges to defend her at all costs.
But you're a team captain. Isn't there some conflict there?
I think the cast of Mr. Young knows that this has been in my heart. It is clearly my destiny to become a defender. I'm sure they would want me to go for it.
Well, Kurt, I'm pretty sure your team wants you to go somewhere, but I'm sure it's not the destination you're thinking of.
Wow. All right, talk about pumping up your ham. Let's get back to the action.
Here we go! One last battle for all the Splat-filled celebrity bragging rights. 4 attackers remain, but only one stands minutes from glory. There's the horn, and it's on.
How about a little Meyer to go with your Dyer? And oh, Maitreya goes in face first.
They've hit the barrier of all barriers, and now Maitreya is helping Brendan to get over. What teamwork! Now Jake is over. Can the ladies make it? Brendan now assists Maitreya.
Almost taking her head off.
And Jake is trying to help Tori. Now would you look at this? Brendan and Maitreya are helping the Life with Boys side.
Fool!
Incredible sportsmanship.
Here we go!
Maitreya is the first one through the gate.
I'm sure she's regretting that right about now.
Making a cautious first move to the terrifying tees, and her crawling technique is really working for her as she leans over to finish crossing those tees.
Now Brendan is standing up. I almost respect him for that.
Oh!
Mr. Young shows us the theory of flippity. Feet go up, head goes down. The result, an awesome splat.
Let's see what Tori's got.
Straight cannonball down.
How about Jake?
Nope.
It looks like we don't need to do much defending on that.
Whoa! Guys, what's up?
Whoa!
Hey, what's happening? Haha. Do you work here?
Who are you?
Yeah, no. Dude, I'm the Slabinator.
Oh, I got the.
Hey!
No, you don't just get to put on a costume, call yourself a defender, and get to defend, do you?
Young man, you want to step up to the Splatzuka here? Oh,
Gildar, young man.
honor. Load it up. It's all loaded up. Fantastic, huh?
Right? This isn't fair. If I knew that's all it takes to be a defender, I would have done it ages ago.
Maitreya reaching for the annihilating arm, and Tori joining Brendan to make the leap together. Yes!
It worked for Brendan, not so much for Tori.
Brendan passes Jake to complete the tees.
Is Maitreya going to buy that arm, or is she just window shopping? Must not be her size.
Jake is holding on just long enough to wrap up the tees. And now Brendan is taking on the scary-go-round for a spin. He's got his footing. Now he's up on the annihilating arm. Tori seems to have the hang of the tees now.
And Jake completely misses the scary-go-round. At least they have their synchronized diving down, but that's not going to win them a crown.
Look at Brendan making it over the arm and back on the scary-go-round. Kook tries but doesn't phase him with the goo grenade. And Brendan is the first onto the gruesome twosome. And Maitreya's even back in this.
You know what? I gotta get over there. Excuse me. Can I come with you? Because we're buddies, right? We're bros.
Kook with a point-blank slime stick.
Maitreya ducking under the arm, and Tori lining up her first attempt at getting there.
Not even close. Jason, you better speak to your star because she needs jumping lessons.
See what I can do. Now Maitreya making a play for the gruesome twosome.
Brendan made it look easy, but Maitreya just woke up to the difficulty.
Brendan makes a run for it and clears the clobbering cannons, aiming for the Royal Rams, and he does it.
And Tori awkwardly does something right. Does she think this is an amusement park?
She's just playing to the crowd. Maddie makes her jump.
And the amusement's over.
How about Jake?
Honestly, what are these two aiming for? Maitreya gets the cannonball discount.
Thank you.
Here's Brendan lining up the rock wall to victory.
And Kook hand-splatting Tori.
Look out for the Slabinator.
And the cannons do some clobbering. This is what the crowd really loves. Take that, Webster, with a little side of that.
And Brendan takes a shot at the wall.
Can somebody please stop him?
Look at that!
What?
Oh, Maitreya with a brilliant distraction move.
Gets Jake slimed by the Slabinator? Is he still there?
Maitreya escapes the cannons too. Here she goes, quickly clearing the gap to the Royal Ramps.
The team is safe! Thank you, Ray!
I thought we were going shopping!
Scab's trying to get Maitreya moving, but she doesn't seem to want to budge.
Brendan makes the jump, and Maitreya stands one jump away from the crown. Maitreya lines it up, and here she goes. Welcome back to Splatalot. Let's get you right back to the action where Maitreya from Mr. Young stands one jump away from the crown. There she goes.
And she misses.
Brandon is set to take another shot with the defenders giving him their full attention. Here he goes. No. You know, I, for one, am getting pretty tired of this new defender, Slabinator. Looks like team captain Madison feels the same way.
I don't like how he went about it, but I think he's getting the hang of it.
See how you make things happen as a defender. You were doing a bang-up job.
Madison seems to be doing something about it.
Oh, classic.
You ruined my costume!
What a baby.
That was fantastic. Hey, aren't you mad?
Oh, now Gildar gets Madison back.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll buy you lunch.
That's worth looking at again. Madison slimes the Slabinator, and Gildar gives her a taste of her own medicine.
Now focusing back on the capture the crown round, Jake is still lining up the ramps while Coop casually slimes them.
Jump!
Taking Gildar's advice, he goes for it.
That kid needs glasses.
Maybe Maitreya will have better luck. She makes her move and sticks the landing.
Scab's not a fan of that.
Brendan makes his latest attempt.
Okay. Go ahead, go.
Now Maitreya is letting Brendan go ahead of her. Nice teamwork.
I'm calling it. This is the one.
Love that confidence.
Hate that cockiness.
Brendan leaps. He's called his shot.
Get him! Get Mr. Young!
And Brendan is climbing to the top of the rock wall. He's over the top, and he has the crown. Brendan Meyer is the new king of Splatalot. Mr. Young has won the day.
Great job, everybody. The biggest show we've ever done.
Mr. Young! Mr. Young!
Look at this. All four attackers have made it to the top of the rock wall and now celebrate an amazing day.
Scab number 5.
Oh, great. Now I'm gonna cry.
What a day. So many stories within the big story. But in the end, the headline reads, Brendan Meyer is the new king of Splatalot. And I've just received word that both of the team's charities, YMCA Canada's food programs and One by One First Nations breakfast programs, will be receiving money today. So in the end, everybody wins.
Even I kind of like that.
I know you do, Maddie, but I know what you really like is the splat of the day. So why don't you take it away?
Thanks, Jay. Today, Nathan taught us the true meaning of YOLO, helping little brother Jake to the top of the ladder, then going for one of the greatest backflip splats you will ever see. YOLO, I think you mean oh Lloyd.
Oh, Lloyd.
Yeah, YOLO backwards, because of the backflips and stuff.
Yeah. Going from older brother to younger teacher, we switch now to new King Brendan's journey to the crown.
I have to work next week!
He got the job done on the moat, putting up an impressive run of just over 4 minutes.
What the?
Then it was on to the loathsome ladder where he would let nothing stand in his way of getting a flag. In the final round, it took him 3 attempts to make the rock wall, but in the end, he vowed to land the jump, which he did, and his reward is the crown of Splatalot. Now the new king has only one more piece of business to attend to.
My first act as king of Splatalot is to have one of you thrown into the moat. I wish I could do it to all of you, but today it will be...
Gildar!
Gildar!
Yes! That is what I'm talking about. Yes! What is this?
It's because you get thrown in the moat now.
Gildar! Gildar!
Bye, Gildar!
I miss him already, but it's time for the Chininator to move on.
The Chininator.
Yeah, the defenders just posted a job opening.
Oh, boy.
But I really should hit the gym first.
And as Gildar suits up for a swim, let's pass things over to Andy.
Here I am with the winning team, Mr. Young. Congratulations, everybody. Nice job, nice job. Now, Brendan, as king of the castle, you have to tell me, what would Mr. Young say to the Life with Boys team?
I think Mr. Young would say to the Life with Boys team that they should probably do some homework if they want to run this course again.
No, I get it. Very good.
Homework. Teachers give that out, right?
They do.
Hilarious.
Well, there you go, guys. Congratulations once again. You've got the crown. And that's all from me from Coronation Corner.
Thanks, Andy. Excellent work today. And thank all of you out there for watching this epic battle between the cast of Life with Boys and the cast of Mr. Young. I'm Jason Agnew.
And I'm Matt Chin.
Saying so long for now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Who will live in Hansonville?